Hello and welcome to the Playcast. I am Aaron. I'll be your player for tonight. This will be episode 2 of Eador Genesis, so I introduced it in the last episode. You might want to check that out if you're interested in the game, because I kind of went through a little bit of where I got it and what it's about and things like that. So tonight we're just continuing on with the campaign. I gotta remember just where I was at here. I guess got my two heroes going, and they're starting to explore the area. And the bad guy over there has explored or has conquered five of the provinces around his home base. I'm doing a little better than that, but you can't really tell just exactly how you're doing, because it kind of depends on how many locations you've uncovered inside your area and stuff like that. Let's see, what do I want to build here? I think I'll do that one because that lets me put a stable right here, which is a nice thing. Bumps your income up another total of 7 for the 2 for the stable, and then 5 for the fact that it's got horses. The stable also lets you move through that province faster, although down here in the corner that won't matter. But anyway, so what do we got going on here? This guy is already headed home. He's got room for another recruit, so he's headed home to get one. Looks like this guy's headed home too. He's got room for another spell, so they're both headed home to recharge. So, in turn. Okay. So, our scout needs a spell. I guess for now, we'll just take another magic arrow and fix up his equipment. Okay, he's ready to go. So let's send him up here to kill some goblins and see if we can get this mandrake. Oops. And then to get our warrior, he needs another person. Excuse me. I think I'll take, well, let's see. Yeah, I'll take a fairy. You in your whatever the garrison here, you've got your recruits that you can recruit as many as you want, because they're the schools that you set up. But then you also can have mercenaries, and that's what the fairy was a mercenary. So now all my people in my army are a little pissed off now because the fairy is good and the thief here is evil. So they don't like being in the same army, so I'm going to swap the thief and the spearman. And the spearman and the slingers are neutral, so they don't really care, but the fairy's happier now because I lean to the good side. And my thieves are happy because they're in the garrison together, I guess. Anyway, let's fix up his armor and stuff. And then he doesn't need any more spells yet, so he's ready to go. Let's see if he can handle these barbarians down here. Okay. And I don't have much money, so I don't think I'm going to get carried away buying anything just yet. A lot of this stuff will get cheaper if I can conquer the mandrake and iron deposits. Alright, end turn. Barbarian, Thug, Shaman. Well, a Thug is pretty tough, but as long as there's only one of them, I'm probably okay. We'll take our chances. Okay, let's get this fairy all the way in the back. Wow, that guy's hurt for some reason. Put him behind that water. Okay. The fairies can heal, and they also have a haste spell they can cast to speed you up. Okay, here we go. Yeah, only one Thug. That's kind of what I figured at this stage of the game. Kill the Shaman because he can cast Curse on me and has a distance attack. Okay, let's have the fairy heal this guy. Alright, let's have the warrior step up on a hill to give him better defense. Alright. Fairy can heal him again. These barbarians have a berserker ability, which, when they get hurt, and they take a certain amount of damage, they go berserk, which sends them into a rage. Their attack value increases by 4, and wounds do not affect that, and their morale never falters. So basically, they get tougher when they initially get hurt. Or I guess the same thing. They get meaner, not necessarily tougher, but meaner anyway. Let's see. Let's all hit well, I don't know. The barbarians have 11 hit points and an attack of 13. The Thug has 20 and an attack of 17. So he's about twice as bad as the barbarian, I guess. Let's kill that one. And try to kill that one. Uh-oh. That wasn't great. Now my fairy can reach. Getting a little bit concerned. He's only got 21 hit points left. Like I said, this guy has an attack of 9. And this one, because he's been hurt, his went up to 13. So it's getting a little close here. I don't know exactly how it decides. Oh boy, that was really close. I'm down to 1 hit point exactly. Yikes. That was very close. We're going to have to go home and rest. Get some more hit points, too. Double shot. Okay, he needs to go home. Well, he doesn't have to go home to rest. I mean, he's already rested up 15 of the points, so I guess he'll... Well, I need to get a new spearman, though, so let's go home. Okay. And do I build anything? Yeah, let's wait. I need a stronger army. Goblins, basilisks, and giant slugs. 7 altogether. I don't know. What does he have? Yeah. I don't know. Spearmen are just a little weak. The giant slugs are the bad part because they poison you. And poison does a certain amount of damage each turn. It gets rough. I get so I kind of rip through the events like that, and I don't sit and read through them the whole way. Maybe I should once in a while if I'm recording. What do we got here? No, I don't want to mess with them yet. Take on those orcs. I wonder if he could. I know he couldn't handle that before, but maybe he could now. Let's go check it out. I will be trampled. Why would he be trampled by that? That's... Well, maybe it's more thugs than one. I'll trust that he knows what he's saying. We gotta find something to kill here. Let's try this Land of the Dead down here. He needs to kill skeletons anyway, as long as there's not too many for him. That'll be a good challenge. Better mercenaries to the castle. Yeah, let's do that. I've already built... No, I haven't. I can't build a sawmill yet. Oh, I've got to build the Carpenters Guild before I can do that. Okay. Goblins and orcs. Easy peasy. Goblins are one of the wimpiest things in the game. About the only thing they've got going for them is they can move a little faster than some things. The local blacksmith has forged a splendid sword. Working on it for 5 years. Blah, da, da, da. So I can either act like a tyrant and just take it from him, or I can offer to buy it from him, or I can just give him a reward for doing such good work, and then he will offer it to me. Or no, he offers me a blacksmith's bracelet. Wasn't it a sword before? I guess he's offering me something else he made. Thank you. Let's see what it is. Treasury. Okay, it's a bracelet that gives you cheaper maintenance on your items. That's actually pretty useful. Let's try out these brigands. Ooh, no, can't handle that. Wasn't that supposed to be Oh, that's right, he's going down here. Yeah, he can't handle that. Not a ghost. Retreat. Can handle those. Just 4 brigands. Let's get up on the hill here. I don't know why this one guy continues to be hurt. Whack. Oh crap. Killed one of my guys. I should have moved him out of the way. It's easy to be kind of casual with the lives of your guys, your recruits, but really it does pay off if you can keep them alive and gradually improve them. What we got going on else here? I'm sure I can't take on the centaurs. Oops. Let's just explore here. Let's go ahead and get that. Even though it costs a little more, but it allows me to get a sawmill, which gets good income coming from the forest. Okay, next turn. Found an ancient ruins. That's a little tough. The assassins make that a little tough. Retreat. Okay, you can keep exploring. Ooh, an elf. See, the mercenaries are up here on the top right, so I can buy this elf. He's kind of a badass archer. He's got a better range than most, and pretty weak. They're easy to kill, but so you got to protect them. But as long as you do that, they're pretty nice for what they are. What else has he got? No new spells yet. Let's just have him explore, and he can keep exploring too. Everybody's exploring. Okay. Enchanted. Ooh, a Hydra. Nasty. Yeah, one Hydra will shred you apart, that's for sure. I came up against one in a previous shard, and my hero was pretty tough. I mean, I'd been playing for a while and built him up quite a bit. And it said, the enemy is doomed, or this will be easy, or something like that. So I was like, oh, I'll see what a Hydra is. And then the Hydra turns out to be almost tough as a dragon. I faced one dragon accidentally when I accidentally attacked when I meant to retreat. And it just wiped my guys out pretty quick. But I managed to beat the Hydra, but it wasn't easy. They're pretty tough things. Okay, so somebody needs to explore here. And there, but that's going to take him 2 to get there. Let's not do that. Let's just keep him exploring there. Okay, next turn. Tanner store. Enter the shop. Look at the goods. So sometimes you find shops when you're exploring. And then you can buy stuff or not, as the case may be. Most of this stuff I can't afford at this point, but I could come back to the store later. I'm not going to buy anything right now, but one nice thing about finding stores, it does give you a chance to kind of fix up your armor and stuff on the road, as it were, without having to come back to the come back home, you know. Okay, so he can just keep exploring there. He's going to explore there to expand these populations. So next turn, nothing. Let's see how the enemy's doing up here. Well, he's explored 6 provinces. It looks now 7, besides his starter. So there's an 8th one. So I would imagine he's trying to get over here to that wood, and he probably will beat me to it, but maybe not. I'm going through a few turns pretty quick here, just because I'm not doing that much right now. I'm just trying to... Good grief. 15 units, including a Hydra and a bunch of other stuff? Good lord. What's that doing there? I don't know if I've ever had an army that could take that all on. Whatever. And that's not even knowing what the mix was, but... Let's see what we got here. I could still use that iron up there, but I gotta get a little tougher to take it. I could get these guys, I guess, without needing the iron to help pay for them. Or the healer. Maybe next turn. Strong earthquake. Some people are killed and some buildings are completely destroyed. So I can spend a little more to actually help them, or spend less to just bury the dead with honor, or send people from the neighboring provinces to help, which will probably tick off the neighboring provinces, or just say what bad luck. So you've got a lot of choices, from the nicest choice to the not so nice one. Sometimes if you're if you're broke enough, you can't do the nice thing. You've got to just, say, well, sorry, but you're on your own. Okay, let's bring everybody home. And regroup here. I'm going to have what did I get? No, I didn't get him yet. I was going to get him. Going to have Bowman, so we can beef up our armies here a little bit next turn. Okay. So he's got spearmen. I think I'll have him keep one of his spearmen. Go along with his bowman. Oh, I was looking at the wrong guy there. I see. I'd like my scout to keep his spearmen. Because he needs a wall of them in front of him and his elf to protect him. So this is the guy that needs bowmen. Replace these slingers, which don't compare. Okay, that's what I wanted. All right, spells. Anybody? He could use the cure wounds. Okay. Whenever you find a spell scroll like that, you can put it in one of your spell slots as long as you have a slot that handles it. But you only get one for each time you find one. You can't just get as many of it as you want. It's the main difference. Okay. So I thought about taking that on. Didn't quite take that on either. About wiped out all my money. Let's just explore right here in the home base for a second, for a turn or two. Basilisk and giant slug. Yeah, we can take 4 of them. Now we got all these shooters. So the basilisks can petrify you, turn you to stone, but it only lasts a turn or two. So it's not nearly as bad as the giant slug, which can poison you from a distance. That's nasty. Let's see, the fairy back here can cast haste. Let's do that just in case we need it. The bowman can already hit him from there. Getting close. Ah. Great. Petrified my hero already. Damn it. I guess bows don't do very well against slugs. Yeah, they have a good, or at least a decent range defense compared to their up-close defense. That's the thing, you kind of got to get through their poison and maybe take a hit, but then kill them and get out of here quick. Yeah, he can't quite reach him, I guess. Shoot. Ah. Crap. My spearman's about dead. There we go. Poison got him. Crud. Yikes. My bowman ran out of arrows. That's not good. Okay, it's time to change strategies here a little bit. Let's go kill this. Oh, crap, I can't get all the way over there. Close. Almost got it. Ah. Well, that was an expensive fight, but then my hero didn't die. That's about all you can say for it. That's one of the rituals, not one I've ever used. Rain of Brimstone kills a part of the province's population and inflicts 10 points of magic damage on all units stationed there. Well, that's not very nice. I guess you could use that, assuming you can use that on an enemy's province. I guess that's what it's for. An adventurer known as the Dodger has found a ruined tower in the province of Idlefield. He is asking you to help him with the gear he needs to explore what he has found. He's willing to hand over half the trophies he finds as well. Let's try it. I don't have much money, but I got enough. Hey, you got some stuff out of it. Good deal. Sometimes he just takes off with the money. Sometimes he finds something. Just depends. Okay, so do I give these to my scout or my warrior? The new stuff. I guess I'll give him... I guess I'll save them for the warrior. He's doing more of the fighting right now. He'll get better footwear later, but... And that's a bit better, slightly better spear than he had. Oh, there's some of these things, like these sandals of illusion. There's several parts of the vestment of illusion. There's a mantle, there's sandals, hat, gloves, cloak, and if you get them all and wear them all at the same time, then you get the properties of the set, which is ranged defense +4 if you have 3 of the things, and then if you get all 5, you get spell duration +2. So it's just kind of, it's once you get one, you're always like always watching for the rest of them, hoping to pick them up somewhere. Got a few more things we can buy here since I added a couple of buildings. Let's see. Attack 3, ammo 4. Yeah, that's an improvement, all right. I'll keep the crappy arrows as a backup, but let's see what we got here. This is a 5.46. This is a 6.44. So it's a little better in the damage it does. This is a 7.54. So this attacks further and does more damage, but it doesn't pierce armor. I kind of like the crossbows because the armor piercing. Otherwise, they're almost worthless against like skeletons or anyone wearing armor. I think I'll come back. I'm a little low on money. Okay, he's the one that's got an empty house. I can't afford to load up on all those guys right now, so I'll just take my 3 old slingers. Hey, he gets another spell. Good deal. Don't have the money to do anything here. Okay, they're just still exploring. Ancient ruins. Imps and shamans, that's alright. We can take them. Ooh, we don't want him out in the front. Let's put everybody down here. Get him out of the swamp. Okay. Imps kind of suck because they can move 3. They're fairly fast, and they have a bolt of like a lightning bolt thing that they can throw at you when they're 2 blocks away, 2 hexes away. So, they kind of suck to face, but they're not. They're really weak, but they do have a bit of some damage they can do to you before you get them killed. Yeah, they only got like 4 hit points on average, I think. Alright, that went well. Diplomacy, looting. Let's get some archery going. Sometimes a group of people in a province will offer to be the guards, which is fine, although I don't need that province guarded down here. I guess I'm really not sure. If I say let them defend the province, I'm pretty sure I have to start paying them. So if I make an agreement with them, I'm not sure if I'm just bribing them to go away. I don't know. I'm going to try that and see what happens. Yeah, they didn't become the guards, so I guess I just paid them to go away and stop offering. Huh. I don't know. This province's lizard men they're not evil. I think they're I think they might be what would you call it? Chaotic, mildly evil. So they don't really like being ruled by a good guy, and so they gradually get more discontented until they revolt. So at some point I'll have to put some guards there to keep them from revolting. What was I going to do? I don't remember. Ancient crypt. Here we go, skeletons he needs to kill. One down. All done. That was so easy, I didn't realize I was done. Double shot. The only thing about the double shot thing is I forget to use it. I forget to look and see, hey, does this guy have double shot? Recuperation. Magic armor. Vulnerability is a chaos spell or an evil spell, I forget. But anyway, I think it's probably bad for your karma to use it. Let's see, is this better than the spear? The spear gives you a counterattack of 3, but the cudgel gives you a stunning blow of 1. And the stunning blow reduces the target's stamina. Well, by only 1, though. I don't know. Most things have a fair bit of stamina. It takes a while to wear it down. I think I'll stick with what I got. Well, everybody's still exploring. Monolith. 5 lizard men. I can beat them. Poor spearman's taking a beating again. He can't get far enough away to be safe. Shoot, he's gonna die. Well. Well, maybe. Maybe not. Well, shoot. Well, if I move. No. I can't. I don't think I can save him. The best thing I can do is kill that and hope this lizard man doesn't come over and get him. But I think he probably will. Yeah. Shoot. Doesn't seem to be any way I can save him. Need a new spearman. Ooh. He gets another spell. You could have a second level spell if I had any, but I don't, so I'll just have to stick with another arrow for now until I get one. One thing I like about this game is that as you go up levels, it really matters. The second level spells are way better than the first, and so on as you go up. And level 2 recruits are way better than the first. I mean, there's a real step up as you go, which is nice. It's one thing I didn't mention before is that there's a lot of variety in this game that you don't even see at first because it really builds as you go. And at first you've got certain basic things you're kind of always working with, like I am right here. But as I go through this shard and I build up my heroes, it'll bring a lot of other recruits and spells and stuff into the picture. Speaking of the whole shard, how are we doing over here with the bad guy? Well, he got himself a mandrake and an iron. He hasn't gotten over to those horses yet. Or down to this blue stuff. So. Okay. I wonder if Doh-gor here could take on the iron people yet. Let's find out. Yeah, he can handle that. Barbarian Thug Shaman. they were half thugs, he might be in trouble, but as long as there's only one, which is typical for this arrangement. So my warrior's up to 43 hit points now. He should be able to take a bit of a beating from these guys. Of course, when they run past him, they hit my little spearman. Get back in the woods. Eek. Yikes. This is not very good. Huh. I think I might have to run away. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Now I got myself trapped up against my other guy. Crap. He's gonna kill me. I got no way out of this. Unless I can take him out with this thing, which won't be enough. Shoot. I could have got out of his range if I didn't have my spearman in the way, but I can't get him out of there. Well, that's all there is for it. Well, shamans are really weak, but they can kind of do you some damage just with their curse from a distance. Doesn't help anything. Well, that stinks. Now I gotta resurrect my hero. Fortunately, it's pretty cheap early in the game like this, so I can go ahead and do it. Skeletons and zombies. I'm going to let the other guy do that, because he needs them for his quest. Okay, just some events there that I ran through kind of quick. I did get... I mean, it cost me because I had to pay 300 some to resurrect my hero, but I did get this iron thingy. There are some adventurers there. So he needs to come back, and I said he had to come back to do something. Oh, to kill some skeletons, that's right. Okay, so now we've got iron. You can buy this without paying through the nose. No, I don't want to approach any trolls. They're way too tough. Okay, what else do I need iron for? Basically all these things here. attack any trolls. Build a mine, which will give me extra money off my iron. Attack. Need to start getting healers in my parties, because otherwise your guys don't really heal up very fast. That was better. Athletics, I get... Yeah, I'll bump up my speed. That's always good. Much better sword, although it is two-handed. Man in town. No, not hydras. What the heck? Never seen so many hydras. Alright, so he has got now... This is 2 and 3. This is 4 and 3. I don't know if that's really worth giving up my shield, although it's not much of a shield at this point. I think that's what we'll do. We'll go with that for now, and then I can always get the shield back if I want it later. Alright, everybody exploring again. So I can buy some of these shops, and that'll give me better equipment. Which right now my scout would use the leather stuff from the tanner store, and my warrior could use the plate stuff. And then there's just some extra things down here. Or I could start getting these to get better recruits. I've already got the bowman and the spearman, so I can only get 2 more. Well, I definitely want the healer. I think I'll take the healer and the pikeman. I like the pikemen. They're good at holding their ground. They're basically a step up from the spearman. The spearman has a 1 and just really poor defense. 1 and 2, 18 hit points. The pikeman has 2 and 3, which is better defense, and 18 hit points. No surprise it's not more than that. Resistance speed. The pikeman has a really good counter attack. Plus he gets first strike, which is when you attack him, he gets the counter attack first. So sometimes a bad thing comes up and attacks the pikeman and doesn't even get any damage in because the pikeman got first strike. So I don't know. The numbers don't make it look like there's a big advantage, but It feels like there is in the game, so I don't know. I'm gonna get him one. I'm gonna place this guy that's got needs to heal. Five lizard men. Can't reach. Some things have what they call a forced march, where they can march an extra. I'm surprised that doesn't show up here. But they can march an extra hex once in a while. It costs them some stamina, but they can basically force themselves to march a little faster for one turn. And damn it, I'm gonna lose another guy. I need healers in my armies. I really do. Even as small as my armies are, they need healers to keep the people healed up in between turns. Okay. Now, what do we got going on? I guess we'll just keep exploring for a couple more turns. Found some gold. A hero called the Vanquisher of Giants has turned up in their land. He had found a giant's lair in their province and cleaned it out. People say he's obtained great spoils. He has 6 backpacks crammed full of gold. So I can either take everything from him like a tyrant, or I can just give him a blessing with extra gems that I have to spare, so will be nice. How do I get the... there's an extravaganza ritual. I'm not sure what gets you that. What you have to build to get it. Might be this. I don't know. There's something you can build that gives you the extravaganza ritual, which you can then use to make a province a little happier once in a while. Oh, there it is. I got this province that's steadily getting more ticked off. So let's extravaganza them. Yay! Got them down to quiet before they get all revolty. Okay, he needs to go and explore that province a bit. Mad Mage's Tower. Really easily defeat this enemy, huh? With a ghoul in there and a sorcerer? I don't know about that. Nah. You still need to kill one more skeleton. Elf, dwarf, halfling. I can take them out. Okay, I need to protect my healer back there. There, that's the way I want it. Keep the healer. The healer's got to be touching whoever he heals. So, take out that nasty elf before he shoots anybody. Dwarves are pretty tough, but they got to get right on you before they can hurt you, so. And that didn't happen. Okay, Constitution or Willpower or Weapon Master. Yeah, kind of like Weapon Master there. In that particular case. Ooh, he's going up too. Archery or Scouting or Diplomacy. Diplomacy 3, level 3, bumps rewards up by 20%. I think I'll take that. Ooh, the hero gave me 400 gold coins this time. Nice. I could have been even nicer there and gave it to the locals, but I kept it because I need the money. Okay, got my people healed up. Okay, so I've built the 4. You can only buy 4 military schools, at least of the first level. So since I bought the 4, it grayed out everything else. Okay, let's start working on this stuff. Let's try this again. I don't remember exactly what was there last time, but let's give it another shot. The fort is pretty expensive, but you can't get any second level characters or recruits until you build it. Now next turn I'll be able to start working on these second level recruits. Or when I have the money. Goblin, Basilisk, and Giant Slug. What do I got again? Man, oh man. I don't know, I think I can do it as long as there's not too many giant slugs, basically. If there's only one, I think I'm okay. If there's more, it's iffy. Man, there's only one. Maybe I can kill it before it even gets close. goblins are tougher than I thought. At least against rocks. See, goblins can run up to my hero and die on the point of his sword all day long. Oh, come on. Kill that thing. There we go. Now I can breathe a sigh of relief, because the slug is the dangerous thing there. Much more so than these guys. I mean, these guys can do some damage, but they got to get to you first. They can petrify you, but I'm not sure why they aren't. I'm not sure what their criteria is for when they petrify you, but shoot. If I run out there and kill him, then the next one's going to hit me. But if I don't run out there and kill him, he's going to hit. Yeah, well, this guy gets first strike, though. I guess I'll wait there. There we go. See, some of these things, like counterattack, is basically useless for a bowman. Because if anybody's attacking your bowman hand to hand, he's screwed anyway. Approach the adventurers. Talk to the adventurers. There's 3 of them. Elf, dwarf, and halfling. I could take them anyway. Ah, they've got some loot. By law, half the loot belongs to the Lord. Hand it over. Hey, I got some gloves of illusion. The deputy of the province informs you that an infirm old man has come to him with a complaint about a moneylender. That figures. The moneylender took the sun bracelet from him as a pledge for a 500 gold loan, but now refuses to give it back for the same amount. So he's being your typical bankster. Force the moneylender, hang the moneylender, and take the bracelet and give it back. I don't have that option. Okay, so now I've got all these local provinces of resources, which is nice. I've got horses and wood and iron and mandrake, all the basics. So that's good. Puts me in a lot better position to buy all this stuff that I need. Now I can buy these level 2 soldiers or recruits. And all this stuff down here. Increases income from forest provinces by 1. Allows hiring the forester's guard. So see, on the very first shard, a lot of this stuff wasn't even here. You didn't have the forester's guild possibility or a lot of this other stuff. So as you play, you gradually open up more of these things, learn about them, and they become available to you as you win them in the shards. Okay, so Explorer. And he needs to come down here and explore. He didn't lose anybody there, I guess. Oh, he got some space for another guy. So we're going to stop there. No, I don't have the money for it. We'll just stick with what we got. Wait a second. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Nope. No approach to 8 trolls. Yeah, that's what I thought. 360, which wouldn't leave me anything for actually buying one of the guys. Goblin, Basilisk, and Slug. Oh, darn it. Stop jumping over there. So kind of the same situation as before. I try to kill the slug before it gets close. And then everything else will work out. Get him over here where I can heal him. Dang, that elf can fire a long ways. Well, that went well. Sometimes you get your people advanced to where you can give them a medal. I don't know exactly what decides it, if it's just a matter of gaining experience or if it's doing something special, like the fact that the elf killed a few there. But anyway, I get to give him a medal for outstanding performance. And a medal increases their performance in some way, but it also increases what they cost you. So it's going to bump up his shooting accuracy and strength by 1, but it's also going to increase his upkeep. So you can choose not to do it. I always do it, figuring it's worth it to be making your guys better, but it does make them more expensive. Light ammo, or light armor, good deal. So that's, I don't know. 3 hit points versus 2 hit points plus 1 resistance. I think the 1 resistance is better. Maybe I'll pass that on to the other guy. Who's up there exploring. It's probably about time to start trying to work out further. He's got another hero now. He's got a scout and a commander, it looks like, at least those 2. Be good if I could get up here and get hold of this woodwind before he gets to it. New Lands of Chaos. Let's see what's in the Lands of Chaos. Not bad. Imp, Fiend, Hellhound, those are not terrible. Mostly imps anyway. They're kind of annoying. Oh, good grief. Ah. Taking a chance jumping out here in the middle of everything, but I don't want them getting back here and attacking my other guys. They might do that anyway, but yeah, that's what I was afraid of. What are these imps so tough for? Oh, man. What's that all about? They're usually a little easier to kill than that. Especially by hand like this. And that time did it. Ah, I killed my bowman. Darn it. Regeneration, that's a good one. Ooh, centaurs, they're a little tough at this point. Reward the winemaker. This is kind of an interesting one. Alchemists have found a deposit of death crystals. These gems are an excellent source of magic energy, but the ground around them is toxic. A single unfortunate touch of the soil can cause terrible diseases, sometimes even death. So basically, if you mine this soil, you get gems. But it'll cost you. And the thing is, I don't need... So what I was doing at first is I would do the create a golem to mine the gems. So you don't want to send your people to mine the gems because they'll die. So you create a golem to mine the gems. But the problem is the people in the area still get affected somewhat. And so you still have to pay to get them to take care of them. So since I don't need the gems, I always seem to have more gems than I need. I just do the can't risk the health of my subjects thing. Just leave it alone. Okay, he needs to come home and get some men. What we got down here? Did I do this? And let's do this instead first. Another guy wants to share the trophies. Hey, you got something. Ooh, nice bow. Well, some guys in this... People in this... They want to form a militia and have you pay them. I guess that's alright. I don't know if it pisses off the province if you just disband them. I would guess it does. He's still on his way home. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Magus Tower, Shaman and Sorcerer. If I talk to the magicians, generally they'll just throw me out, so I'll attack them. These sorcerers can be kind of nasty, although I think that's more as they get developed and get more spells. But for right now, they're not too much danger. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Heal that guy. Darn it, he can't reach. Maybe if he comes forward. Now let's do this. Let's tuck him back in here. The shaman may not be able to reach him that way. No. Did anyway. Well, lost a guy. But it is going to happen once in a while. It's not like you can just always keep them alive, but I like to be as... I like to be more careful about it than not. Ooh, flaming arrows. It adds magic damage. Nice. That's one cool thing, too, is that each of the different types of recruit has its own special things. You know, the elf gets flaming arrows, the pikeman gets first strike, and, you know, some things have counterattack, some things have, you know, some sort of magic they pick up as they go along. So they're all different. You know, there's not. It's in some games it's kind of like, yeah, well, you know, you've got footmen and you've got archers, and that's kind of it. And you know, all the rest is just cosmetic. But in this game, there really is a lot of variety. All right, he needs to come home and fill a couple of army spots. He's already home. So I'll have my warrior, who's up to 56 hit points, my warrior and my 2 pikemen out in the front line, and then the healer in the back, and the 3 bowmen in between. Wear this fancy hat. I don't think I'll leave that for the other guy. Well, no. Yeah, I will. Because it's just a few hit points. It's not that big a deal. Okay, so he's ready. I'll send him back out again. Barbarian Thug Shaman. I could use one more pikeman to cover my flank here, but ah, crap. I was afraid of that. I hoped he wouldn't be able to kill my bowman in one shot, but he did. Now I gotta get my dang healer out of the line of fire. No, I can't because I used him. Shoot. Well, I gotta do this. Damn. People dying left and right. Well, come home and get some more men. Actually, let's see what we got here. Nope, nothing already out. No buildings to explore, so yep, come on, we get some more men. What to build, what to build. Guardsman barracks. Reduce the cost of army recruitment by 10%, which is nice because I'm about to get a few guys. It'd be nice if something good popped up here in the whatchamacallits, in the mercenaries. See, because my pikemen are good, lawful, and my healer is good, and so they're all very happy about being, and the elf I think is good too. Yeah, really good, champion of light, so they're all quite pleased about being together in the same army. Okay, now he can get this awesome bow, which is not an armor-piercing crossbow, but it's got a much better attack and better range. Just all around much better. So I can afford to give up the fact that it's not armor piercing. And he gets the leather hat also. So he's starting to get up some decent hit points. Let's see how these compare. Now these are still the best that I have for now. jagged arrows. No more space for spells yet. Alright. So maybe he could take on these dwarves up here. If I recall right, I needed another pikeman in that snare. No, maybe that was the other guy. I don't know. Where did the gloves go? Somebody had an extra pair of gloves. Oh, he's carrying them around. Well, that's useful. I should have left him in the inventory so the other guy could have them. Okay. And he's off again. Let's try this place. Ooh, dwarf and ballista. Ballista are kind of, I don't know, they seem kind of useless. But maybe I just haven't figured out how to use them. But they don't shoot very far is the thing. You would think to be really useful they would shoot a long way, but they don't. And so that makes them kind of, I don't know. You'll see what I'm talking about. Although two of them is a little tougher because sometimes one shot from a magic arrow or something will take one out, and they're like, well, that's the end of the ballistas. Like that. I don't know why the other one, I guess it had a little bit of resistance for some reason. Why my elf can't shoot any further than he is. Well, ooh. Yeah, I don't know about that. Horsemen and a guardsman and some crossbows. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. Ancient Crypt. Hey, there's what he needs. Some skeletons to kill. Well, hit the wrong thing. Okay. Hey, he's finished the conditions of the quest and go back and receive his reward. Plus, he got... Okay, so now I've got level 10. So as I mentioned in the first episode, when a hero gets to level 10, then he can decide which of the 4 classes he wants to work on next. So basically you can dual class and sort of mix 2 classes, or you can continue in the class that you're in. So he's a warrior. So if I pick the first thing, he'll continue as a warrior and just keep getting to be a better and better warrior. Or I could double class him in warrior and scout, which makes him a slayer. And then then you can mix together warrior skills and scout skills. You can double class him as a holy knight, which is a warrior and a commander, or a dark knight, which is a warrior and a wizard. So you can mix any of the 2, or you can keep him pure as what he started out as. If you keep him pure, you do end up with pretty much a tank that can just take on most things by himself. I kind of like the warrior commander mix, because then he can he gets some ability to heal himself. I think eventually he gets the ability to resurrect once. If he dies in battle, he gets resurrected one time. So that's what I'm going to do. He's going to be a warrior commander or a holy knight. So that happens with each of your heroes at level 10. I'm reading the word leather and saying it. But if I do win, I will be very surprised. Lizardmen and Basilisk, really, huh? I guess. I don't know. The dwarves are indignant that I took their province. Okay, I need to bring him home to get his quest fulfilled. Start mining on those dwarves. That'll make them happier. Actually, I can do the extravaganza on them. They're still not thrilled with me, but they're better. Dragon? No, won't be messing with any dragons. Okay, he's got to go into the crystal. Okay, so for your quest reward then, You can choose gold, gems, or a magic item. I generally try to take the magic item unless I'm really desperate for gold, just because I think it's probably something that's going to be better in the long run. Although in this case, he got a shield, which he's not using a shield right now because he's using a two-handed sword. But it is a good enough shield that it might be worth going back to one of these other things. Or at some point he's liable to get a better one-handed sword anyway. But yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just go back to this spear, which isn't quite as good as that sword, but it lets you use two hands. Okay, my scout's still running around with gloves on that he doesn't need. But anyway. Okay. Well, I've been at it for, well, nearly 2 hours. Let me go a couple more rounds here. Made quite a bit of progress. Expanded our property quite a bit. Did I try that one before? I think I tried that one. Once you've picked 4 first level schools of wizardry, then you can only have 4 of those. And then once I build a library, then I think it'll let me start picking from the second level schools. We'll see. A rain of fire and brimstone has fallen onto the province of Revelstone. Many civilians are dead, the soldiers are badly wounded. The priests say it's punishment for sins. So I can either just say it serves those sinners right, or send aid to the victims, which I guess I better do. I need a strong 12 halflings and dwarves. Yeah, I don't think I want to mess with them. What if I negotiate? For peace, I offer you an alliance. And they say they haven't been doing too well lately. What happened? Brigands have been picking on them, so if I kill 15 brigands, they'll make an alliance with me. Hey, no problem. Sounds good. I don't know if I'll find 15 brigands in the next, the rest of this shard, but it's possible. A bright rainbow has appeared in the sky over the province of Chellernoy Valley. The priests say it's a good omen, promising some luck. The magicians claim a rainbow often appears over lands rich in magic energy, so it makes sense to perform the ritual to search for a source of magic before the rainbow vanishes. I've done the perform a magic search ritual thing before, and I think generally it either does nothing or you find some gems, and I don't need gems, so I will just have a festival of good luck. The people celebrate the festival with delight, although not all of them believe that the rainbow will bring good luck. An additional reason to idle about makes everyone happy for a while. Yay. Okay, we got some guys wanting to be militia again. Okay, whatever. I'll build a Sages Guild, then I can build a library. of bandits. Hey, there's some of those brigands that I want to kill. But I want the other guy to kill them, so I guess I'll leave them alone. Well, there's only... Well, shoot. There's probably only one brigand, or maybe two. It can't be more than two. But I will retreat and let the other guy handle them. Wow, all of a sudden I've got lots of places needing to be explored. Alright, let's get those out of inventory. A local healer in the province of Ratfield has opened up his infirmary. Now diseases will no longer plague these lands. Well, that's good to know. Let's reward him. Can finally pick up 3 more hit points. A large show of traveling performers has arrived in the province of Woods of Stillness. The locals are poor and can't pay for the show the artists have prepared. Your subjects are asking you to pay for the festivities. Now this is one where I just don't have that much money, so I can't pay. So I can either drive them away or just say the neutral thing. Don't bother me with that. It's one reason you kind of want to avoid letting your money get too low, is then you don't have choices when things like that come up. Your messengers inform you that our Astarchus, the greatest good magician alive, is celebrating his birthday today. On this occasion, he gave a copper coin to every man in the province of Idlefield. He has enchanted every coin so that it brings prosperity and luck to its owner. I can either have all the coins delivered to the treasury, which who knows what might happen. He might curse me or something. I'll just send him a spell of gratitude. While exploring the province of Thunder Steps, the hero Tonkar has found a small halfling farmstead. Several families are working peacefully in the fields and vegetable gardens. No guards are visible. What are your orders, sir? So you can plunder it, which I don't know what would be the point, but well, I guess you might get some money out of it or something. You can impose a tribute on it, or you can begin trading with them, or you can just leave them alone. I like to trade with them, which generally gets you 1 more gold for increases your income for that province by 1 gold. Isn't worth much, but there's the thing about the golem and so on, which I just don't risk it. There's the guy that wants me to help him. Well, this wasn't the one I thought it was. But anyway, they want you to build an obelisk to honor some dead or something. While building the obelisk, the workers accidentally disturbed several tombs. After that, it is rumored that the obelisk is now damned and will bring misfortune on anyone who takes a look at it. So then you got to perform this cleansing ritual, and I guess that made it okay. How is my income right now? 45 a month. That's not terrible. Could be better. 3 giant slugs. I can handle that. Yeah, that went fine. Nice and easy. Okay, he gets to go up a level. Either archery or scouting or looting. Yeah, let's take one in scouting at least. Is a long bow better than a bandit's bow? 864 plus looting. 864. Okay, so no, is the answer. It's not better. Okay, he's got room for spells. He needs to come home and get some spells. Let's get cure. Oh, I've got a cure wounds. Let's get a web. And another web. Let's see, what do I have to do to get these second level ones? This is a nice thing. It shows you what's required for each thing. So for the Sphere of Stone, I need Sage's Guild, the Sphere of Winds, which I already have. Stonemason's Guild, okay. And is the other one the same way? No, for that one I need the church, okay. That makes sense. So it's got a fairly involved tech tree that you got to work your way through. Okay, well, it's been just about 2 hours, so I think that's going to be a good place to stop. And the enemy is a-coming. He's working this way. In fact, he's next door to this wood up here, so it'd be nice to get up there and cut that off, but I don't know if I'll get a chance to do that. Let's do the extravaganza up here, make these people happy. A little less unhappy, let's say. Okay. So anyway, I will be back soon with another installment of this particular scenario, and hopefully win it. So, hope this was fun, and thank you for watching.